Hello again. Welcome back. I just got back from town and I do have a microphone now. I'm testing it to be sure it's working. I see a green light on that, and I assume there's a green light on this, I hope. Uh, yes, there is. I wanted to let everybody know that I think I might have said this, I'm not sure. My panoramic sunroof. Last week when I was coming back from town, I tried to close it, and it closed to about, I don't know, 6, 7 inches, and then it stopped and it went back again. And I tried and I tried, and it wouldn't close. So this is just to say that uh, I went to Ocala to have them look at it, and they were able to get it closed. But for $900, they'll fix it. They said, which I kind of question, but it sort of makes sense. There's tilt levers. They're called tilt levers, and there's two on each side. There's two on the passenger and two on the driver's side. Now, I tried yesterday to open it. I lubricated, because a lot of you all online said lubricate it. I didn't have a problem, and others said I lubricated it and I still had the problem the next day. Well, I did open it. I lubricated it with the silicone lubricant, and then I opened it, and then when I went to close it again, it didn't close. So I kept trying with the lubricant to get it to work, and it would get to, just right within a couple of inches of closing, and it wouldn't close. So Dustin in the house next door came over, and we forced the sunroof closed. So it is closed now, but what I'm going to say is I found the parts. They're called tilt levers, and I found those. The left ones would be $60, $70. The right ones would be $60, $70 online. I don't know. I've got to look, but it does say Hyundai parts. So I'm assuming those are parts from Hyundai to fix the sunroof. However, for them to charge $900 to fix the car and the sunroof on the car, that's just not worth it. I'm going to try and find another place that would be cheaper, and maybe they can fix it and I can order the parts online. But I know some of you have said, I don't know what's going on with it. It opens, but it won't close. That's probably what the problem is. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can find a place, get them to replace the tilt levers, and if that doesn't work, then I know that the dealership down in Ocala was not correct on what they said. The other possibility would be the motor, and I'm not sure how much that would cost, but hopefully that won't be as expensive. But they do charge like $170, $175 an hour, which I think is absolutely ridiculous for a dealership or a mechanic to charge that kind of money for something that's probably not going to take but a couple of hours. Now, they do say, I've even thought about doing it myself. It says to take the levers and unscrew them, and then lift the top off and lay it upside down, take the levers off the sunroof, put new levers on, and put it back up there. But you've got to put it back into the track, and you really need 2 to 3 people to get it back into the track properly. So I'm not sure that that's a good idea for me. So I'm just going to look for somebody that can maybe do that for me. In the meantime, I can tilt it. it'll tilt open. I'm just not going to open it all the way. I love my sunroof. I bought the car because it had a panoramic sunroof, but I'm not going to pay $900 to have it fixed. All right, I just thought for some of you that might have a Hyundai Santa Fe, I've noticed, there's problems with the sunroof on these. I've never had a problem. I bought it in 2016, and I do realize parts do wear out, but that's a lot of money now to spend to get the car fixed. So that is coming up in the future once I find a place to fix it. And also, one of my doctors today told me, he said, be real, be yourself. Let people know what's going on. So I did have a doctor's appointment this morning. It was at the cancer center. I didn't know this last year, but I do know that this year. I do have a growth. It is in my right lung. She said that they saw it last year. Right now they don't suspect it to be cancer. They want to keep an eye on it. I will go through another scan, which is going to be one I've never had before, where they will put me to sleep and do the scan. But that'll be in a year from now, unless there's any issues. So that I'm going through too, but I've told myself and everybody, my friends and family, is that, hey, you've been through worse. This is nothing. And really it's not, because they said it looks benign. So if it is benign, as long as it doesn't grow, and it has not grown in a year, then there's probably nothing to worry about. But my doctor said, you know what? Be real. Be yourself. That's what people want. They don't want somebody that's fake or somebody that hides the truth. So that's me in a nutshell. That's what I'm going through right now too. But it's all good. And now that I am home from another doctor's appointment, hopefully these are going to start slowing down now. I'm going to take a rest for a little while. But I appreciate the concerns, comments, likes. I like that. I like to read the comments, and I like to see people like my videos. It gives me a good feeling to know that there's people out there that like what I do and like what I say, like what they see. And if you leave a comment and tell me, hey, I like this, or I'm sorry you're going through all this, or, just, if nothing else, just say hi. That way, I know there's people out there that are watching this. All right. Well, I wish everybody a good week. If I do anything else this week, I will definitely video it. Right now, I don't know. It's beautiful and it's sunny outside. And I should be outside right now, but getting up at 5 o'clock this morning, I'm a little tired. But again, I wish everybody a happy week. Thank you.